District Anti-Bullying Coordinator. So tonight we're just going to go over a quick presentation of our Harassment, Intimidation, and Bullying Self-Assessment Report, and also the Violence, Vandalism, Substance Abuse, Weapons, and HIB Incidents, which is known as the Student Safety Data System. So each year, every district in New Jersey is required to report this to the DOE. So the first thing we're going to look at is our self-assessment, and this is done by each building level anti-bullying specialist. So every building has an anti-bullying specialist in it. In the middle schools, it's our SAC, high school, it's our SAC, and in the elementary schools, it's our SBSSs. And they have to sit down and they have to look at these 8 core elements that the state gives a rubric. It has 8 core elements, and inside each of these core elements are indicators. And for each indicator, they have to sit with the school safety and school climate team and determine if they received a 3, a 2, a 1, or a 0. If they receive a 2, which meets all requirements, their final score will be a 52. If they received a 3 for everyone, they will get a maximum score of 78. So here are our school's results for last school year. And this is something, like I said, it's a 36-page document that the state provides for us. It's very thorough. And we submit our self-assessment. The state then goes back and looks at all the other information from our S.S.D.S that we supply to them, and they make sure that it's reliable and they authenticate our information. So we can't just go in and mark 3s for everything. And we thought, even if we didn't deserve it, we could not go in and do that because the state does have a system of checks and balances to make sure what we're looking at and self-reporting is also accurate with what reports into the state SSDS. So if you look here, you can see our scores range from 71 to 76 is the highest score. Remember, 52 is for a 2 on every indicator. So we well surpassed meeting requirements for every indicator that is available. Part of one of the marks that they look at are the trainings and the programs that we provide for the district, our students, our staff, and also other community members that have significant interactions with our students. So last school year, we, as a district, conducted 241 trainings on harassment, intimidation, and bullying, and offered 123 programs. Trainings are considered, if we do a monthly substitute teacher training. Part of that training, we focus on harassment, intimidation, and bullying, what it looks like, how to prevent it, how to report it. So these are one-day sessions. That's what constitutes a training. Programs are more than a day. It's something we bring into the school. The Red Ribbon Week is an opportunity for a program to take place. It's more than one day, it's multi-day. So district-wide, we have 241 trainings and 123 programs. Real quick, there's always a lot of confusion with what the state considers bullying and what we hear in the mainstream as bullying. In order for it to be considered bullying by the state code, it has to meet certain requirements. And I know this is probably difficult to read, but I'm going to kind of summarize it for you. It has to meet all of the top 3. So it has to be motivated by basically an actual or perceived characteristic. It also has to take place on school property, at a school function, or off school grounds. So basically it can occur anywhere. Harassment, intimidation, and bullying, or the Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights, is really the only infraction that a school is accountable for 24/7. It doesn't matter when it happened or where it happened. If it gets reported to us, we have to investigate. If we find it to be a HIB incident, we have to take action. It also has to substantially disrupt or interfere with the orderly operation of the school or a student's rights. So it has to meet all 3 of those. And then it has to meet one of the other criteria. So one of the other criteria are a reasonable person should know under the circumstances it will physically or mentally harm the victim. It has an effect of insulting or demeaning a student or a group of students, or it creates a hostile educational environment. So it has to meet all the top 3 and one of the bottom. So a lot of incidents that get reported to us and we do the investigation on, they don't necessarily meet what the state considers bullying, but it is a code of conduct infraction. So we do treat it as a code of conduct situation, but we don't necessarily have to it's not an actionable HIB. So there's always a little bit of confusion with that. So I just real quick, we wanted to go over that. These are our numbers from the last 2 years for alleged and then confirmed HIBs. Alleged is if it gets reported to us. The state says if somebody comes to a teacher, a staff member, a PFA member, anybody that is a board member, an administrator, and they say that so-and-so is being bullied, we have to open up an investigation. Regardless of what we think or what we know, outside circumstances are, we have to conduct an investigation. So these are all the investigations that we completed over the last 2 years. Above it are the actual numbers that were confirmed. After we did the investigations, they met the top 3 criteria and one of the bottom, and they were actionable hits. So these are the 2 numbers, the 2 years numbers, 16, 17, and then last year, 17. Some things that we're doing to try to enhance the climate and culture of the building. We increased the number of SPSSs this year. So every elementary school has a full-time SPSS with the exception of 4. They share, so we have two SPSSs that are split among 2 schools. We added an additional guidance counselor to the 1 middle school. Our SACs are continually looking to develop programs to better educate our students, not only on the harassment, intimidation, and bullying piece, but also the epidemic of vaping that's taking place. The vaping that's taking place right now nationwide. So SACs are always continuing to learn and try to figure out another approach to try to educate our students on that. We brought CPC counselors into 2 of our middle schools now. That's something new that we introduced this year. Common Sense Media is right in line with Future Ready certification that Dr. George was just speaking about. Effective School Solutions, workshops. We have a lot of peer student programs that go in. They push into the middle schools and the elementary schools and try to educate on harassment, intimidation, bullying, making good decisions, character education programs. And we're also expanding our Lifelines suicide prevention into the 6th grade. A couple of other things that we're looking to do. Like I said, the SACs are always looking to increase the amount of presentations. They have a tremendous amount of resources available on the website. If you go to the district website and look for the SACs website, there's a huge resource, a lot of resources available there, and they also have a Twitter account. They're always tweeting out a lot of relevant information. All of our schools participate in Week of Respect and Violence Awareness Week in October, so that's coming up. Character education program and responsive classrooms, that's really focused at the elementary schools. This summer, I don't know the exact number, but I want to say 10 of the 12 elementary schools participated in responsive training, responsive classroom training. So they're currently being implemented. We also have 3 elementary schools that are piloting a character ed program called Choose to Be Nice. It was just in Leonardo and Ocean Ave. They started it, and I think River Plaza will be kicking it off next week. So that's called Choose to Be Nice. It's a nationally recognized program, again, about character education. So that's coming into our elementary schools. And again, we're looking to increase the substance abuse awareness programs and our SAC web page. So the other part of the presentation is our S.S.D.S, which is our Student Safety Data Systems. It used to be the ABBRs. It just changed the name. But every year, we're required to report any type of incident that was violence, weapons, vandalism, or substance abuse related. HIB is also included in that, but we broke that off into a separate slide. So these are our numbers from last year, in the 16-17 school year. You can see that everything went down with the exception of the substance abuse. But unfortunately, that is something that we're dealing with. We're trying to take a multifaceted approach. Parents out there, we're asking your help on it because the vaping situation that's going on right now, this is not a Middletown or a New Jersey problem. This is an entire United States problem that we're dealing with, a societal problem. Unfortunately, students feel that vaping is cleaner or not as bad. I'm not sure why I have that perception of it. And then there's also a lot of articles and publicity right now now about the possibility of legalization of marijuana, so that's also kind of changed the perspective of some people on what they feel about marijuana. So these are all things that we're trying to tackle. We're asking your help when we have the presentations and we make resources available to you to please take them home and have those conversations with your kids at home, because it takes a community. So we're asking your help on that piece of it. So these are just some of the things, again, we're trying to reduce. As I said, all the numbers have come down, with the exception of the substance abuse. We're looking at all of these programs, the substance use. We offer programs at the high school, middle school, district-wide. Please encourage your friends to come, your children to come, listen, get the information. Last year, a couple of the SACs and myself went down to Atlantic City. There was police chiefs put on a marijuana symposium, and they had speakers from Colorado and California, I believe it was, speaking about the legalization of marijuana and what it had done to their states, kind of giving us a preemptive attack on how we can approach that in the school district, because it's much different than anything we've ever faced before. Again, like I said, we're always collaborating with the police. I went down to the police chiefs, so it was myself, a couple of the SACs, and the town police. So we're constantly working to try to develop programs, and asking you for your help as well. That's it. Any questions? Fight and solve. District one. It's recorded. Anything that's school related. So home game, or away game, in the hallway, after school, on school property, all that stuff. That's good. Very good. Yes. Anything else?
When you go into an investigation, is there a specific protocol that you follow, or is it up to the discretion of the manager?
What do you mean? There's protocol that we follow. I mean, there's timelines. We actually just had NJPSA, which is Legal One. They do all the training for New Jersey. They just came in and they met with all of our anti-bullying specialists just 2 weeks ago. And we hit the exact protocol that was supposed to follow, the timelines, how to do the investigation, how to speak to the witnesses, how to speak to the alleged target, how to speak to the alleged perpetrator, all that stuff. So yeah, there's definitely protocol. And as the anti-bullying coordinator, I kind of oversee all of the anti-bullying specialists. So it's my job to make sure that we're consistent with that protocol in all 17 buildings.
You also do administrative training.
Right. Yeah.
In the office.
I'm sorry?
Does the substance abuse numbers include date?
Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay.
So, folks who basically want those correlations with the correlation between drastic accumulation of bullying and substance.
I have to make that correlation. I would say that a lot of the HIBs, I review all the HIB cases that are submitted. A lot of the HIB cases, unfortunately, come from social media. That will be accepted no matter where it happens, we're tracking for this software. A large number of them come to Xbox Live and have the headsets on, and Johnny said something that his friend wants to friend, and then got investigated for Snapchat and stuff like that. I would say, I don't want to put a number on it, but I would say over half of our investigations related to social media that don't even happen in the building. That's what we're responsible for investigating.
But you also responsible for these situations happen in recreational sports, so to speak, on football field, on baseball, that's
Also, a lot of these businesses come from, not a lot, some come from elementary, but also a lot from those are very in those cases.
What happened then? How soon did it
So once the report is made, whoever receives the report has, by the end of that day, has to report it. So that the principal has to inform the anti-bullying specialist, which can have a level, and they have 1 day to start the investigation. They have 10 days, they have 10 days, they have 10 days, 10 school days to complete the investigation. It has to be sent up to the next one. Depending on what it is, yeah, you definitely have to do more. Normally, a lot of times when you do investigation, guidance counselor is going to do that. Yes, that's why you want to do it. So, it's definitely counseling. So the Choose to Be Nice, it's a national program, I think it's 9 pillars. So each one has a different pillar, focus on, so it's they push it, so the S.S.D.S are going to push into like special ed teachers and very each pillars in these programs. They also have some classes. It's more not necessarily. I mean, it's making good choices, building self-esteem. I have some information on this. Thank you.
How do you want to